Hello, and welcome back to our Japanese 1890 campaign, Rise of the Dragon. When last we left off, we had just gotten into a war with Germany. We managed to seize the Marshall Islands. We were in the process of invading the Bismarck Archipelago. We had reinforcements streaming into the Indian Ocean there to, you know, have a for realsy battle there. And that was about it. We got some stuff that's uh, being built, some new cruisers, some new aircraft carriers, and we had just finished a new Shukako class. So let's go ahead and assign some squadrons to it. So we're going to add the special squadron first, so we know what we have left for everything else. So it looks like it takes 20 of those. So that leaves us with 100 aircraft for everything else. So let's auto add the rest and see what it gives us. So it looks like 40 heavy jets and 40 jet fighters. Are we short a little bit? That's 100. So we need more. So let's do more. Um, hang on. Why light jet fighters? That's not right. Let's change those over to jet attack. That doesn't make any sense. Night capable. I should have just done. I guess I would have just saved time doing this manually, huh? All right. Roll. We want these all to be night capable. We're gonna add 10 more heavy jets and 10 more jet attack. There we go. That gives us 50 of each with 20 special. Bada bing, bada boom. Save the game as usual. And let's press the button, see if we get into any kind of fights or anything. I don't know why this is red. Are we blockaded down here? I don't know. And I did send out the subs. Yeah, I did. The missile subs contributing to battle was a welcome surprise. All right, looks like we got a convoy attack over here off the coast of Africa. Do 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 do. Alrighty, we need to sink 6 transports. No problem. So there go our scouts. Oh, SSG's firing missiles at an enemy heavy cruiser somewhere. So let us go ahead and get into our battle formation, turn off the torpedoes, and go. Alrighty. Alright, looks like we're getting some... Boy, they must have better radar than we do. I think Japan is at a disadvantage on radar. Let's turn a little bit so we can get into our formation. Oh, we just got hit by a missile. All right, we're gonna detach. Oh, it's not sufficiently detached or sufficiently damaged to detach. There we go. Here comes another missile. Oh, near misses. Lots of missiles incoming. Let's get the Mayoko behind the destroyers. Okay, now it should be damaged enough to detach. There we go. Get out of there. Let's manually fire some missiles from the Yudachi at this alleged heavy cruiser. We'll just fire all of them. And then we'll send the Yudachi home, which is all the way over there. So probably not too likely that it's going to make it. Myoko got hit. Man, we are getting pummeled with missiles. I guess we know how it is now. This is how it feels. Well, the Adachi's pretty much a goner, I would assume. Okay. Let's figure out what the heck we're doing here. Let's do manual fire on these, like, unidentified lead contacts out there. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. It's very cold here lately. So let's fire off some of these destroyer missiles. Fire half. The Adachi's sinking. Yeah, we'll pick up some survivors. So the rest of these are transports, but it looks like they do have a significant number, like this whole cluster down here, of non-transport combatants. Manual fire at this quote-unquote CV. What? That doesn't make any sense. Manual fire, the Yamakaze. Oh, it's empty. I see. What about the Myoko? Manual fire at this alleged CV. It's probably a light cruiser or a heavy. It's definitely not a carrier. It's probably not a destroyer, although it might be. It might be a destroyer. We just shot off a lot of missiles at it. I'll shoot the rest at that heavy cruiser. Alright, never mind. Okay. Let's get this back onto manual control. Look, I'm not afraid to go down here and get into a gun duel with the Myoko. I mean, it's been hit by a missile. But it's still in fighting form. We need to get this other, the Umakaze, involved here. I'm going to send the destroyer out after the transports. Let's get the Myoko out of there. Right, now we can manual fire at that thing with that. Fire all. And let's fire off some torpedoes. Okay. Torpedoes away here in just a sec. The Berlin class. The Myoko's getting a little bit pounded. Fire some torpedoes at that heavy cruiser, which miss, unfortunately. All right, Maiko, we need you to get those guns into action. All right, there's the 3-inch guns. We want your 10-inch guns to. They're all up and running. There they are, 3 10-inch hits on that alleged heavy cruiser. So I wonder if this is a newer heavy cruiser. It's an older one, so it does have armor on it. And it also has 10-inch guns. I was going to say, if it's like a newer heavy cruiser, it won't have much armor. We can start punching right through it. Manual fire at that heavy cruiser with the Umakazi. Looks like we missed. We're going to maneuver the Myoko because we got destroyers nearby. Meanwhile, this little destroyer down here is just getting shot to pieces. It's only been hit a couple times, but it is a destroyer. Torpedoes aren't ready yet, but we can maybe manually fire at this thing with the Yamakaze. We hit them. This is a messy battle. So this has taught me that we really should keep our destroyers out in front to absorb these missiles. Okay, Yamakaze, get out of there. Okay, Mayoka's getting hit, but it's light guns. It is flooding a little bit. It has taken a lot of structure damage, but it is still in action. Okay, let's fire the Myoko down there at that. Oh boy, that's not good. Down there at the Berlin. So let's fire all. Oh, come on. What friendly ships? They don't make no sense. All right, well, then we'll manually fire at the heavy cruiser. How about that? Why? It's because the Yamakaze's down there. Torpedoes aren't reloaded on it. And we are flooding. We gotta. All right, let's get the Myoko out of there. Well, hang on. Manual fire at the heavy cruiser with the Myoko. Fire all. Jeez Louise. Okay. Okay. Hopefully our damage control can save us. Fire all. This is outrageous. Manual fire. Fire all. There we go. All right, now get out of there, please, if you can. I know you're flooding pretty badly. Okay. Myoko, how we looking? Flooding is going down. It went from like 130 something to 80. We're limiting flooding on the Yamakaze. Myoko is at 80. That's not great. Let's slow down the Myoko. Okay, it says the Yamakaze's something was reloaded. We'll just do fire at will. All right, and we can fire off some torpedoes as well. And that might be enough to complete the mission. We're down to 5 flooding on the Myoko. I don't know if we sank 6 ships or not. We're going to send our destroyers in to try to finish the job a bit. I know they're pretty heavily damaged. But there are some things limping along. All right, if we can get down here to the south, you get like a broadside on that heavy cruiser with torpedoes. That would be good. We could at least salvage something out of this. All right, torpedoes. All right, this is probably about the best we can hope for. The transports are gone. Hopefully we can score 1 torpedo hit. There we go. That might do it. It's sitting there dead in the water. And we'll check on the Myoko. Flooding's down to 5. So let's just get it home if we can. Let's get rid of all these reports. What a mess of a fight for a transport battle. It doesn't help that we don't have enough forces here. We were outnumbered in every conceivable way. There's another ship up there. We might be able to finish. No. Maybe these are transports? We get in there? Yes. Okay, cool. This will help us finish the mission. Some uninterrupted savaging. We're gonna run out of ammo. All right, the Myoka's down to 50% flotation. But considering the fact that it took, I think, a couple of missile hits. Took 1 missile hit and a bunch of mediums. All right, let's get out of there. There we go. Let's go home. We're going to cruise mode. We're going to slow down to 6 knots. So that we don't flood out our destroyers in case they have or rupture any bulkheads. Yes, we did lose our 1 destroyer. We sank a heavy cruiser. We sank a destroyer. We sank a bunch of transports. Ship details. What kind of... that was the Scharnhorst. So it took 1 missile hit and a bunch of medium hits from the Myoko. It's a 1945 design. I mean, it's a decent ship, but it's not anywhere near a modern cruiser. But we will take the win for what it is. Let's handle this quietly. We don't need to pull Russia into the war. So these are our new helicopters. We get just a tiny bit little more cruise speed. The range goes down. And nothing else really happens. I guess we'll take the one with the most maneuverability and toughness. We lose about we lose 20 miles off the range, unfortunately. I don't understand what colliders are. I wonder if that's like just generic, um, like generics, like economic damage. Anyway, we lost another sub to a carrier of all things. There's another one. What the heck is going on there? Weird, and that was in Southeast Asia of all places. All right, the poor Myoko is going to be in repair for a while. So now that the Asamas are worked up, let's move them to the Indian Ocean. Save the game. Yeah, they allegedly have carriers in Southeast Asia. That'd be a nice encounter to have. Shikaku's finished. Yeah, we'll do some new modern patrol craft. We'll do speed on that and probably just reliability. We lost another sub. I thought the U.S. entered the war on our side last time. Didn't they already? Was I dreaming? Didn't I thought they already entered the war? Well, whatever. All right. Let's see here. We need to assign air groups to the. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy the air groups and we're just gonna paste them over to the Shikaku. There you go. And we're gonna make sure, okay, that they're night capable. Save the game. And how's the fighting going? Can't really tell. But it'd be nice to get rid of that port entirely to keep them out of the area. Oh, they have a lot deployed to the South Pacific. Maybe we should do the same. We got our new nanny was down there. These are Shinos. Maybe we'll send some of these down to the South Pacific. Or are these escorts for our carriers? So that's 8, 9, 10. Light cruisers, 8, 9, 10. Those are independent. All right, so we will send 8. We'll send 8 and 9 to the South Pacific. And we'll send some Fubukis down there as well. And we'll send a few escorts. And do we have any carriers that are... We have 2 carriers down there. These are the Shinano's. And the Yamato is on its way to the Indian Ocean. So we'll save the game. And push the button. All right, this is the potential battle here. Potential big one. Probably not. Just a cruiser action more than likely. No. So we got to destroy a bombardment target. I don't think we've had that for ages. Let's go to max speed. We don't really even have ships that have guns on them anymore. Oh, these are the 37 knot. Okay, these are the new Neniwas. They do have 6 inch guns, so let's go up to We do, strangely enough, want to keep these speedy cruisers behind the destroyers. I don't fancy, if the Myoko was taking that much damage from being hit, I don't fancy the odds of our new armorless light cruisers taking hits. So we are getting like contacts up here. Hard to say exactly what it is, but we will manual fire off a couple. Yeah, we will manual fire off a couple of shots from the destroyers at that. So we'll do the Hagi. And we'll do okay. Did I mount them on the back of the ship or something? Let's do fire at will for a second. There we go. Turn it off again. Let's just turn on fire at will. Oh, oh, ouch. Yikes. That was a lot of missiles. Okay, I don't think our Tsushima is surviving this one. It's 609 flooding. Jeez Louise. Okay, we're gonna get out of there. Yeah, it's not gonna make it home. Not very likely. And we have fire at will turned on for all of these missiles, right? Yeah, we've shut off everything. Jeez Louise. So this is what it feels like to be on the receiving end of this. Wow. Okay, well, goodbye to our new nanny was. Farewell. And we're nowhere near killing our bombardment target. This is an ugly, ugly battle. I don't know what's happening right now. This is so bad. Well, we've driven them back. All right, let's get out of here. Jeez, that's nasty. Well, two cruisers down immediately. Well, we completed our objective, but I wouldn't say it was worth the cost. We're just going to run out to sea, I guess. Go down to cruise speed for everyone. There, just go. Yep, so we lost two cruisers and a destroyer in exchange for killing a bombardment target. That's a shame. The thing is, we know we have a heavy cruiser assigned to this area of operation, this theater. Let's get rid of all this junk. We'll go that way and that way, sort of towards home, towards what is this, Buka? So, oh, there's submarines. Yeah, that submarine down there is sinking stuff. All right, yeah, let's just go home, please. They're on cruising speed. Yikes, I don't even want to look at the end screen. I don't think we sank a single ship, honestly. I don't. This might be our worst defeat ever. All that for a bombardment target. 2 light cruisers, a destroyer in exchange for 2 destroyers and some junk. Yeah, not worth it. We heavily damaged a couple of cruisers, but bleh. We have a marginal victory. Yeah, that was our worst showing ever. All right, Italy has jumped in against us. This is the U.S. Battlecruiser Longspur. It is a Constitution class. It's 33 knots. It has 8 16-inch guns, a bunch of launchers on it. It's about right. I still think our Yamato can beat it. We lost a lot of submarines. Okay. Wow, what a mess. What a mess. All right, and these things, so these go into the first carrier division. They're still working up, so we're going to keep them safely in Northeast Asia for now. And we need to keep some carriers in Southeast Asia, so the Hoshos will stay there. But I think we're going to send the Kagas down to South Pacific, maybe. Yeah, we're going to move those to the South Pacific to hopefully get like a real engagement down there. And we're at the 32-minute mark, which isn't enough time for like another real battle, just in case we have one. So we're just going to go ahead and call it here. Our budget's, it's 1,800. It's not excessive. I would like to spend that somewhere, but some of it is being spent on ship repairs here and there. Alrighty. Anyhow, just 7 more months, and we'll have our couple more Asama 2s. We'll have some more Naniwas to replace the ones that were just brutally slaughtered. And then we'll start working, hopefully we can start working on the new dedicated anti-air cruisers. They'll still have to have some kind of anti-ship launchers on them, but we can load them up with light SAMs or something. Anyhow, I appreciate you all. I really do. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time, and sail safely out there.